Hi, it's Tessa with hipover50.com. I talk about travel, moving abroad, how to live a better life over 50, dip into mindset, lifestyle, because let's face it, this is the rest of the best of your life, or the best of the rest of your life. And this is the time to get it all done, to kind of wrap it up and do all those things that you've been putting off all your life. And it's also a time that we can come up against some challenges, even more so than when we were younger, because now we are probably taking care of elderly relatives, our parents, in addition to still parenting our children. We may be wrapping up our work, so we're finalizing our career and trying to figure out what to do when we retire. We're basically trying to figure out what the next step is. And we may have to do that on our own because maybe our marriage broke up or maybe our partner passed away. Um, it can be a very challenging time, and that's why I want to talk to you today about being resilient, because we all need a little more resilience. It's something I have slowly learned over the years, and especially these years since I've tried to move to the UK, to England. I've had to be super resilient. I moved here right before the pandemic. I was in a partnership and then went into the pandemic and on my own, you know, and then my relationship broke up in the US. So I no longer had that support. So, yeah, hell yeah, I had to learn how to be resilient. I consider it kind of like on the job training. I mean, the pandemic put a lot of people on the back foot, as they say here in England. It sort of made you think, can I handle this? What is going on here? It made a lot of us feel like we no longer had control over our lives. I mean, I know I felt like the thing that was really frustrating was we're used to having autonomy. We're used to being able to come and go as we please. And now all of a sudden we can't. So, yeah, that was kind of freaky. And I think we all had to dig deep to just get through it. But it also taught us, those of us that did do it reasonably successfully, that we have a lot more going on than maybe we gave ourselves credit for. Maybe we are deep down, that resilience was always there, but this brought it out. That we figured out how to, make it through a very, very challenging time. And now we've got a war going on, we've got politics that are in upheaval. So, more than ever, it's a great time to learn how to tap into your own resilience. I know you have it, but there's some ways and tools that you can use to kind of keep it active, keep it working, keep it healthy. Resilience isn't about doubling down and just like gritting your teeth and getting through it, grinning and bearing it. No, that's not what resilience is. Resilience is knowing deep down in your heart that you're going to be okay. That's it. It's knowing without a shadow of a doubt that you're going to be okay and that you have the brains, the intelligence, the emotional and mental intelligence to get through anything. And you do. It's just that we rarely do we get tested to the extreme like we have been lately. So the way to encourage your resilience, your inner resilience, which I know you already have, is to constantly kind of monitor your thoughts and your feelings. If you start thinking negative thoughts, it takes away from your resilience because you need that strength. You need that positive attitude to kind of get through a trying time. So monitor your thoughts. Make sure that you're choosing positive thoughts. There's going to be a positive outcome. Things will work out. I'm going to get through this. I'm okay on my own for now. I'm going to find somebody, or I'm going to get that, promotion, or I'm going to be able to move to where I'm dreaming of. I'm going to be able to do these things. It will work. I'm able to put the steps into practice to make all these things happen. At the same time, I'm letting go of the outcome. I'm going to do the best I can, and then I'm going to let go of what happens because I don't have control over the outcome of anything other than my own thoughts and feelings. So that's number one. Monitor your thoughts. Make sure you're thinking positive, empowering thoughts whenever you can, even when it's tough. Start reaching for those. Watch a funny Netflix movie if you need to laugh for a while. Stop reading the news if that's negativity is too much for you. Protect your boundaries. Don't hang around with negative people. monitor your thoughts and be aware of what they are. Just say, geez, why am I feeling so lousy? Or why am I feeling like the world is crashing? Yeah, I've been reading a lot of news, and I've been watching some negative stuff on TV and listening to my friends who are like, so I'll stop doing that. Okay, so that's number one. Just be aware of what you're thinking and feeling. Number two is always tap into your heart, because your heart is as or not more powerful than your brain. Your brain is like the little computer that goes on, warning, warning, Will Robinson, don't go there, don't do that. It just is trying to protect you. But your heart is your guidance. Your heart, everything that ever happened to you is kind of encoded in your heart, and it knows what it wants. So when you pay attention to your heart, when you trust yourself and you listen to your heart and you act upon those feelings or that guidance, I prefer the word guidance than feelings, because feelings can sometimes be, a little wonky, but guidance from your heart, it knows what's happening. And when you trust that and you listen to it and you act upon it, that builds your resilience too, because you start trusting yourself. And after all, that's kind of what resilience is about. It's trusting that you'll be okay no matter what. So trust your heart's guidance. Listen to it. Just if you can meditate, if you can stop thinking for a while and just sort of get quiet on your own, then your heart will speak to you and you'll know. Or if you go somewhere or hear something or watch a movie or watch something on TV or listen to this, and you, oh yeah, I forgot. I would love to do that. Then act upon that. Because the more you build up your response to your heart's guidance, the more you'll trust yourself and the more you'll feel empowered. And that also is a great way to build resilience, is that sense of, I got this, I got control. The outside world may be totally bonkers, but I've got control of this all day long. The other thing that I want to talk about to build resilience is just, you've got this. You've got that. If there's any advantage to being a certain age, it's that you have all the wisdom of a lifetime. Know that you'll figure this out. Know that you'll be okay. Talk to somebody if you need to. Take action when you need to, but know you'll be okay. And that is what true resilience is. It's knowing that you've got the goods, you're going to be okay. I hope this was helpful. Any comments, I'd love to hear them. Put them in the comments below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.